Nah, bro. Like this is how my mind works, bro. That's why I don't really be breaking my lyrics down. I kind of let them catch it, but I guess I break. I ain't even started the song yet. Yeah. I'm like 2-3 bars in. Yeah. Nigga only a couple of bars into this thing. I ain't even got to bar 6 yet. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah. So like I was saying earlier, so we barely on bar 6, right? So let me finish.
You hear me, God? The enemy.
All right. So you hear me, God, right? So the higher of liars who pretend to be demigods, you hear me, God. Right. So wait, we all good, right? Everybody good to where we left off at, right? So
the higher up liars pretend to be demigods. You hear me, God? The enemy here, devils listening.
So it's just a flip. It's wordplay. You hear me? They pretend to be demigods. You hear me, God? The enemy here, but like the here is like it's a double entendre, and I kind of always rap in double entendres, right? So it's like the enemy here, but the enemy here, right? So yes, the enemy here, but the enemy is also here, right? The enemy is here.
Me, guys, you hear me, God? The enemy here, devils listening.
The enemy here, devil's listening. So that's like a double entendre, right? So it's like the enemy here, but the devil's listening. Like, so the enemy here, but the devil is also listening. So it's like, you get what I'm saying?
Sending me fear. The
enemy's here, sending me fear.
In the garden.
The enemy shared through every battle is rattlesnakes in the garden.
Pardon me, don't party with the serpent.
So the enemy shared. The enemy's here. Enemy send enemy. Enemy send enemy. I'm like.
Enemy shared through every battle is rattlesnakes in the garden. Enemy here, devils listening.
The enemy here, devils listening. The enemy shared through every battle is rattlesnakes in the garden. Don't party with the serpents. Pardon me. So, but part of me want to. So it's like when y'all go to Rap Genius and y'all be like, why Daylyt don't got enough stuff on Rap Genius? This is why. This is why I don't got enough stuff on Rap Genius, is because like they can't keep up. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I've just learned how to break down words in so many different like whams, right? Now this is the cold.
The enemy fear. The enemy shared through every battle is rattlesnakes in the garden.
Hold on, y'all, don't go nowhere. Alright, sorry about that. Yo, it's crazy. I tell these niggas don't go nowhere. I log out the live. At least about 80 niggas left. Fake ass accounts. Anywho. So, going back to what I was saying. Like I said,
through every battle is rattlesnakes in the.
All right, so through every battle is rattlesnakes in the garden. Don't party with the serpents, but a part of me want to. Now, the craziest part about that is we all fall victim to temptations, right? Everybody. Well, not fall victim, but we all once, because the shit was installed in us, right? So like, sometimes I sit back, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do sit back and I be like, damn, nigga, I should buy a chain. Sometimes I sit back and I think about that. I should buy a chain, or I should buy like a fancy car. Or I should just like, because, and then I know like if I do some of that, it will attract a larger group of people, right? Right? I know that. But then sometimes I'll be like, well, I don't want a chain. I don't want that type of mentality. You get what I'm saying? So we all fall victim to wanting sometimes. Not necessarily that we do it, but we all fall victim to wanting to do it sometimes, all of us. I don't care how smart you are, or how conscious you are, or how I don't do this, right? We all have mental temptation. Whether you do it or not, we all have mental temptation, right? Like, it's just something that's just been inside our head for the longest. But needless to say, needless to say, right? This is what I wanted to tell y'all. With everything I just covered, I'm barely on bar 5. Like if we going by metronome standards, I'm like beat metronome standards. Look, I want you to think about it. This is a 4-bar loop. Look, so we're gonna start. This is only a 4-bar loop, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4-bar loop. I made the sample in 4-bar loops. So we barely on bar 4, and we barely getting to bar 5. But this is bar 5 right here. So this is what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to cover ground, right? I'm trying to cover ground. And one of the reasons why I do this is I don't, when y'all listening to this music and y'all putting this shit in y'all ears and iPhones, I learned something about today's era with music, right? In today's era of music, people make minuscule music and we wonder why it go in and out our ears within a heartbeat, right? Remember, my bitch is bad and bougie. That shit was lit. Nobody cares no more. Right? My bitch is bad and bougie, cooking up with an Uzi. Yo, remember that shit was lit when it come. #1 song on the chart. It was lit. It don't matter no more. It don't matter no more. Remember when that girl went in and know me? Remember what was that? Black Beatles? What was the song Ray Shrimmer and them had? Black Beatles?
Yeah.
Remember Black Beatles? I forgot how the song went. It was lit. That look, we can't even remember. It was lit at the time. Black Beatles was lit at the time. I can't even remember how the song go. But no, look, it's not that the songs are whack. It's that the material is based on short-term material. So if the material is based on short-term material, then of course it's going to be it's like fireworks. It's fireworks. It go up, it sparkle, it fizzle out. Because it's like McDonald's food, bro. It's like bullshit fast food, right? It's fire. Like I'm smart, but I still eat fast food. I don't give a fuck. Because I know I ain't gonna do nothing but boo-boo it right out. Right? And that's kind of what the music is in today's era. It's like fast food. Like it's like when you buy chicken nuggets from McDonald's, like you know they not chicken nuggets. They still fire. But you know they not chicken nuggets. You open it up, they ain't chicken. That shit like Play-Doh or some shit. You ever open the McDonald's chicken nugget? You was like, what is this thing in here? Play-Doh meat or something. That's what music is today. It's McDonald's chicken nuggets. So that's why all of this shit, it go in one ear and out the other ear. It's like, what's that song on the radio right now? It's a Kodak Black. I think it's Kodak Black and Gucci, right? Because I stay fly. Right? That shit fire. The name on the stone, and money won't dance, and then it's your name, and the money won't run, because I stay fly. Yo, that shit fire. Will it be fire in a couple of more days? Will it be fire in about 6 more months? That's what I'm saying, right? Bruh, people still use the word fly in 2000. I thought that was old. I thought it was drip now.
Everything drip.
Hey, you know drip a gay thing, right? You know that, right? You know that came from the gay community. So think about this, right? You got niggas wearing purses with skinny jeans with their upper thighs showing saying, I'm dripping. Think about that, how that look. You got a purse, skinny jeans, a choker with holes in your jeans, and you got the nerve to say, I'm dripping. I'm dripping, fuck nigga. Pull up. I'm dripping. Fuck nigga, pull up. Oh, dripping, the gay thing. Any nigga that say, that's like, we used to say that in the 90s. Like, yeah, she probably dripping. Remember, that was a thing to say when your girl was wet. When your girl was wet, that's when you used to say, yeah, she dripping. Now, niggas say I'm dripping. Damn. No, nigga. Don't say no candy paint dripping. Fuck that. These niggas be like, I'm dripping wet. I just seen the nigga post that on social media yesterday. He had on a choker and a chain. And he was like, nigga, chain on drip. I'm dripping wet. I was like, you gay. No, nigga. I don't want to hear that. Nigga, you can't drip. Nigga, they said the car was candy paint dripping because it looked like candy paint was dripping. The fuck? You seen the candy paint car dripping? Nigga, then it looked like, if you look like at the car, it looked like it's about to drip down to the ground. Man, these niggas out here talk about I'm dripping. Boy, you don't get your gas. Anywho, going back to what I was saying, back on the music end, what I'm trying to do with this music and what I'm trying to do with the shit I've been doing is I've been trying to compact a lot of stuff in there to leave y'all with something to sit there and listen to, right? I've been trying to leave y'all with, like, lead page. Let me save this. Save. Ending. Like, right? Like, I heard one dude hit me yesterday, right? I heard one dude hit me yesterday, and he was like, yo, Daylyt, I bought your album, G, and I haven't got off the first song. I've been on the first song for who knows when, bro. I can't get past the light skin intro. Like, I can't. And I was like, you good, G? He was like, nah, I can't get past it. Like, I never heard nothing like this in my life. I can't. It's a 6-minute song of godly. I can't get past to it. He said, I can't. He said, Daylyt, you don't need to drop no more albums forever. Like, it's over. Like, you already beat the game. He was like, bro, I don't need any more music ever. Like, I don't. And I'm like, nah, bro, I gotta keep dropping. He like, nah, bro, like, don't do me like that. I'm like, what you mean? He was like, bro, don't do me like that. Like, I've been sitting here, cause you know, like, a lot of people, a lot of my fans don't even speak English. So, you know, I'm introducing new words to them. I'm like introducing new, like, yeah, I fuck with Montana 300. I actually want to work with Montana 300. Like, I reached out to him a few times and he ain't never get back to me, but I'm not going to stop trying. I ain't going to let that make me feel no type of way. You know, I know a lot of people stuck in their own comfort zones. You feel me? Maybe he got a lot of growing to do mentally, physically. Who knows? Maybe he's just not ready to put something positive together. I don't know. But I most definitely reached out to him a few times, and I like what he's pushing, and I love where his head is, right? I just think he might be caught between two worlds, like, you know, the image that he portrayed online versus what he really want to say or really want to do. And that all happens when you build your fan base one way, and you know if you go left field, you might lose some of your fan base. I think he's just scared to lose the fan base that he built, but there's going to come a time where he got to wake up and he goes, you know what, this is what I want to really say to the world, and this is what I'm going to say to the world, right? And when the time is right, we'll work together. So I'll keep reaching out to Montana 300. I actually like him a lot. You know, when you still in the hood a lot and your mind is still in the hood, you can't really get free, right? Montana 300 ain't no drill rapper, man. He not a drill rapper at all. He need to let that shit go. He not a drill rapper. He's an actual real live artist. I've heard some of his shit. That man can rap for real, for real. But I think he kind of just doing what's in right now to hold on to a specific look. That man could really rap. He need to let it go and come on in this Lupe and Royce the 5'9" and Daylyt thing. He need to come on in that thing with us. Stop all the other things. Just come on over here with the lyrical thing, G. Stop playing with it. That man could rap for real, for real. He could really rap for real. Stop playing with it, G. Come on over here and talk to the world. Really guide your country, guide your city, guide your youth. You could be a leader. You could be a very big leader in your city. You could be a very, very, very big leader in your city. It's just all based on what you say. You gotta be willing to lose some friends to save some people. You gotta be ready to lose a lot of close homies just to save the rest of the regular niggas. So, you know, with that being said, shouts out to all y'all. No, I heard a lot of Montana 300. I'm a Montana 300 fan. I ain't gonna sit there and say I'm not. I'm a Montana 300 fan. The dude could rap for real. But I tell you what I don't like. You know, sometimes I'll be like, yo, like, I know what you about, bro. I know what you pressing. I know what you for. But like the imagery, right? Remember, we always talk about imagery. We always talk about your reflection, right? That, damn, Nature Boy fucked up that whole word. Every time I hear the word reflection, I just see a doctor digging in booty holes. Excuse my language. I see a doctor digging in butts. Damn, I can't even use that word no more. He fucked up that whole word. Sheesh. He doing reflection things, doing things. He freaky. He doing freaky things. Freaky things. But no, right? Like, no, when you, it's like your image you put out, right? Like, you know, I know Montana 300 know a lot of stuff, right? No, listen to me. I know he know a lot of stuff. I read between the lines and I read energy very well. I hope y'all know that. Like, and I know that he knows a lot of stuff, right? It's a lot of things that he believe in. It's belief system, how he feels about the world, how he feels about. But, you know, a lot of us black men, we be afraid to speak like that because we don't want to lose our friends and family, because our friends and family is all we got, man. The last thing we want to give up is the people we close to us. So if we got to disguise what we really know to keep our friends and family close, then we'll do it. But it's crazy because, you know, as gangster as we all are and as tough as we all are, none of us want to be alone. It took a long time for me to learn how to be alone. It took a very long time for me to accept, you know what? I gotta walk this path alone. That's why that's my favorite song, that I Walk Alone.
Yeah, I listen to that shit all the time.
Yo, I'm about to play that shit one more time. It's my favorite song, G. Right. I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how many guns you got in your video. I don't care how many niggas you got in your video. I don't care how many Ferraris. I don't care how many chains you got on. I don't care how many tattoos you got. I don't care about none of that. None of us want to be alone, bro. I don't even know what number. I don't even know what's the name of the song. You know what's the name of the song in the project file? I just played it the other day.
Is it alone?
Let me see. Name. Nope. Daylyt, Kev, Mike, Reg, Thoughts, Project, No More. I don't know. I'll find this shit in a minute. But yeah, bro, like nobody want to be alone, bro. Baby blood, red to beat new, yeah, super, white power, laugh, monster, red, Jax, break. I don't want to be alive. What the fuck is that? Yo, man, I be making all type of shit. What?
It's on the CD in your crowd.
My people. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find this shit.
Niggas really tricked us when they landed on the moon, nigga. Nah. Hey, yeah. Stacey Adams made a snake skin.
Nah, that's nigga, nah. Yo, I don't know the name of it, Reg, it's over. I don't want to be alive. No. Hold on real quick. If you walk alone, people will think you weird. So? Like I said, it took... No, it ain't that. That's in Logic, right? Yeah. Walk Alone is in Logic, right?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't see it in there. Right? But, no, Walk Alone is not in Logic. But, like, before I play this record, like I said, it took a long time for me to understand that being alone is extremely important, because sometimes when you're alone, your thoughts can manifest by themselves, and you don't really have people tainting with how you see the world, or people having their 2 cents on how you view the world. And one thing I learned from growing up in the hood, nobody have their own opinion. Everybody do things based on what everybody else feel, right? And if everybody else is in the downer and nobody wants to get out, then that's kind of like a unity conscious of everybody that don't want nothing better. So I learned that everybody in lower class environments, everybody are stuck in the lower class environments because everybody is feeding off everybody's lower class energy. Everybody's feeding off everybody's lower class way of thinking, right? So, sometimes when you gotta let everybody go, it's not because you want to let them go because you're not fucking with them no more. You just gotta let everybody go so you could think in a straight line. You could think in a path, and your mentality won't be like tampered with by everybody else's opinion. You ever notice most people who ain't doing shit with their life normally got the most things to say about somebody's life decisions? You ever notice that? You ever notice that, like, those who give advice normally, like, you get what I'm saying? You shouldn't do this. You should do this. You should do it like this. You shouldn't do this. Like, bitch, what are you doing? You know what? Let me get the fuck from around here. Man, get your ass out of here, bro. We talk about some real shit. You in there talking about battle rap. Get the fuck out of here. Right?
And I walk alone. cartoons, triggers all cartoon. Give a small breathe. Inhale the devil's playground, sneeze. God bless me, you test me for what? This is all from Adam and Eve mistakes, oh I get it now. I've been programmed since a baby. When I woke up, my whole entire family betrayed me. Old mama said I'm crazy. My daddy said I'm crazy. Both parents be too lazy to read the shit. Do you see the shit? The matrix real. She checked me in a psych ward. They forcing me to take these pills, suppressing my guess and say it ain't for real. Lesson learned. I've been stressing in school. I don't mess with these rules. I know this vest isn't cool. I feel restrained too tight around my waist. I am wasting my time. Go to lunch to be fed poison. I wait in a line. GMO. We expose cafeterias, bacteria scarf. And FDA approved that kid on the cart. Milk us all mucus immune. Vaccinate all the new kids, get groomed right to they doom. Right hand on the heart, we pledge allegiance to the legions who thieving our breathing. Even if we feel we could get even at vending machines, they got us with this sky shit. And that be the reason that we don't got shit. The prophets be the one who get the profit. Church, say Jesus was olive. And what color is olives? Green, black. Either Jesus was an alien or nigga. Facts. Cries on top of cries, thunder slumber party. This is lies on top of lies, proppers to monopolize the consciousness. It comes with a consequence. You gon' walk alone in your home like
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps, and I'm the only one, and I walk alone. And I walk alone. And I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps, and I'm the only one, and I walk alone.
I've been looking in books, stuck with this crooked look, feeling like I'm a crook for just thinking, sinking too deep in this rabbit hole, stuck, conscious stabbing my soul, fuck, weaving through all the bullshit, don't believe in this no more. I have more to see, more to grow, study ancient Kemet like I'm finished learning. This is my turn to see that the Lord is me. No false idols. I know that the Bible bribed titles for the tide choir, singing at high notes to get you idle. These are rivals. Religion had me second guessing, like if I turn my back on the God, will I get striped to learn a lesson? Am I presently a peasant who tested my faith? Guessing I'll taste more of the wine and crackers. Cut out all that wine and crackers. Shining pastors who shining pastors, grinding actors, sellers, catfish Jesus who back this thesis. Attack the priests, ask the weak kids who come out confession booths. They asses bleeding, lacerations. Them pastors was masturbating, kitty porn. They really rope us, sell us the hope with the Pope. They choked us. The joke is on you. See, they the jokers. This ain't checkers. This ain't chess, man. These niggas playing poker. Get it? Poker. They stabbing the bitches, grabbing them bitches. Breed black, stash them in trenches, rape them, break through their uterus. They play the spade card. See, I ain't new to this, can't procreate. They stop at reproduction, lift up, we abducted. Aqueduct, you wanna see what's stopping us is Aquaman. See, boy, what I am saying, I don't really got a plan. I was thinking they got the plan, but he put us inside this situation. Our Diddy way, he ain't even a he, you see. We fuck ain't no heavenly father. I never be bothered by a sky, man. I try, man. 3 different colors of humans. Why, man? We are not equal in this sequel. Hope you see those tuxedos. For death, we look good. Dying dressed for God. Do we impress this God? I'm like,
I walk alone.
I love this record. The record. Friends.
Trash, bro.
Y'all niggas weak.
This one was done, my lifetime will be spent. Cause my mind is content when I rhyme and I bend. Speak about the truth, I'm not trying to pretend. When I say I'm gonna make it, I'm not lying to your friend. I received a message, a sign has been sent. Do you not comprehend? Yes, Michael ascend.
Y'all niggas is weak. Weak ass Michael Red. Y'all niggas is weak. Alright.
Super weak.
Yo, I'm gonna give y'all one more real quick. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, this fucking kid's on drugs. I don't wanna fucking... Fuck. I hate kids on drugs. Well, I don't hate it, but I hate the song. It should take forever to load up. Don't save. There we go. Y'all low-key need to make that beat over. Attack the kids, get up, let me ride, talk. Adam and Eve, this ain't right. Y'all wanna hear a reference track that I sent to somebody?
Hey. 2010, we take it over. Hey, you say you made me, that's what you won't do. Shout out to all me, oh, that's the whole crew. Oh.
Sound familiar, don't it? I went too deep. What the fuck is this? Oh, this ugly. Let's play the cave.
Struggling, trying to make it. Baby mama's been tripping. Son, you getting older. My daughters is getting prettier. Shit weighing on my shoulders. Risking and moving bolder. Cause time ain't on my side. And some niggas feel like I own them for what? If you ain't teach me how to fish, my nigga. Respect me, depend on them like a bitch for figure. But see me, I wear my feelings on my sleeve. And you can see it in my eyes that I ride as part of the game. If you gon' grind, if you sticking niggas up, then shit. It's only time, see you reap what you sow, and my karma gon' make me fly. Losing focus, what I used to be, just to make way for a better me. Y'all ain't judging me.
I wanna be woke. What's provoking these thoughts? I've been thinking, blinking to it consistently. Heart broke by low income, might victimize. Dog fights in the bricks I cry. Petty scraps trapping my mental rise to cracking the system. A kid with crack in the system assist me. Stomach pains cause my missing the mission is just me. Who know the earth is a frisbee. This type of thinking could be toxic feelings. How they mock me, give me a moxicillin, God forgive me. Losing faith, sealing my destiny. Orca food ain't the recipe. All the food that is sealed make us rest in peace. And you ask for just a piece and think it's gonna be less effective. The side effects creating the mass effect. Abandoned city. My heart empty, homes, bro, don't test me, I will empty chrome. Cleaning my brows, I'm leaning my brows up, shit be wrong. Shit be shifty, I see you shapeshifters, reptiles. They expect tile in the kitchen, while and filing my taxes. Asking for taxi cabs, mad cause I paid for this whipping. I'm a slave to this crippin', I am behaving different. They raised me to not like Bill Havens, just save me. I wasn't made to be in this war full of black crows. Ravens, no slaving, see the black rolls, black codes. In the matrix with black coats, black following black coats. Strap hollowing, gap following black notes. I'm that bottled in. The fact they got us drinking bottles, I am hollering. Please stop, my people don't need God. This is David and Goliath with the slingshot. We up to this test. Get up, never rest until they rest. Kill the rest of their kids. They ate the rest of our kids. They got the best of our kids. They got the best of our lids with cradle cap. And they gave us the cradle that made us crap in the diapers. Them diapers we never fit in. And that just made us used to holding all of this shit in. It's time for a change. I am pissed off. You're in a whole lot of trouble, you masters. Crashes with the courses, they crash coursing us faster. Those with coarse hair who tell us, of course, nappy hair bad. And it's sad, we get mad at our nappy rules. It ain't cute to our women who weave the truth. It ain't cute. You see this a spoof that they played on us. Wait on us, told us we should wait. We got our weight up. They feed us McDonald's, nigga, wait up. They hate us. Vegans believing they gon' stay alive, but they gon' die. All of the vegetables hanging with poison. You can't protect it, but I'm respecting your choices. The voices in mine, mine minus my thoughts. The silence we fought but failed. The Bible who taught us hell. Devils who rebel from heaven. Or as heaven filled up with devils is 7-Eleven. We've been gambling, scrambling eggs, handling life. Who handed us this life? He was trifling, rivaling humans. Make us all fight for survival. The sky make it humid. You sent this difficult level, devils different from gods. You sent the hurricane coming running, this is our God. You let them chemtrail us and tell us that this is our sky. This is why I have lost faith.
Yeah, man. Yo, I got a lot of those joints where I'm just like running off, getting wild. Damn, I forgot about Bruh I Go.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I got flow, yeah, yeah. Killer show, yeah, yeah. Bruh I Go, yeah, yeah.
I'm sitting on dummy shit, bro.
I got flow, yeah, yeah. Killer show, yeah, yeah. Bruh I Go, yeah, yeah. Bruh I Go, bruh I Go, bruh I Go, yeah, yeah. I got flow, killer show, yeah, yeah. Bruh I Go, bruh I Go, yeah, yeah. I got flow, killer show, yeah, yeah. Hey, you niggas not fucking with me. All you youngsters losers, this is Thanos standing next to Punky Brewster. Shit is funky, don't fuck with you junkie roosters. I am ruthless, who dropped the top. Ruthless, don't talk to me, dog. Got a line for you pups like I'm walking a dog. All around the world, I will line them up. You still trying to fuck with this? Stop it, I'm the prophet. You a lost wallet, niggas way out of pocket. I profit from crypto, I'm a crypto. But I still be getting blood money, thug money, love honeys. But this how it bees, beat 'em. I wish you would, nigga, look how we treat 'em. You get stumped in the ground with a Timberland, that's the tree boot. You get booed from the treaty, sweet. Niggas got beef, I can't wait till we meet. Smell me, I am not going extinct. Got cologne on, block the clone niggas. All the money I cologne niggas. You not my homie, I could buy your home, nigga. Not my homie, buy your own, nigga. Checking figures, look what I'm a bio. Check out my bio, yo. You look like you only got enough money to go buy a yo-yo. Hey, I brought the line back, I told you, Mario boy. For sorry for y'all, put a shell in your whip, shit it look like it's Mario Kart. I'm sorry, bro, start the game over, ain't a name code of light. Yeah, yeah, I got flow, yeah, yeah.
Bro, yo, I got all type of shit in this damn computer. Hey, I should just sell this whole computer for like 100 bands or something. Hey, who wanna buy my whole computer with all my music in it? I'll sell this shit to y'all right now. I'll sell you all the hard drives, all my video, everything. 100 bands, you can have it. $100,000, nigga, you could have the whole computer, everything, all the songs, everything, bro. Bro, I literally got over 50,000 songs in it, probably more than that. Oh, this was my Detroiter.
First day of school, I'ma walk walked this route. Purple flag in the show, the OGs, what my heart was about. Niggas say you scared, I'm prepared, nigga, what you talking about? Like if you went to Markham, you would know it ain't no marking out. I'll admit, my first step on the bridge, shit, I was terrified. Big brother in the back, like that's on great, just be prepared to ride. Period, me and Chop drawing Jordan Downs, this was my time. Pastor drawing 2 C's up and the nigga scream, that's on 5 line. I look back at Chop like, boys, you ready? Yo, this a big mistake. The recess bell ringing and nigga ready to hit the gate, but stay fuck it. It's my first time on the yard. If I catch a header with 100, I show my brother I'm hard. See, don't play that. I walked to the other side of the school looking for problems, and I ran into Johnny, Dion, and A-Mac. Like, what's up with y'all? Johnny said we hooping. If you hooping, bro, pick up the ball. A-Mac said, check up, what the heck, man? I am so confused. A few hundred niggas became my bros at school. Went back home and told my big brother. He said I broke the rules. Big brother kept telling me none of them niggas friend with me. Everybody on that side of the track considered an enemy. That's on the section. When you get back to school, nigga, go and rep it. You got beef with all of them niggas, nigga is no exception. Nigga went back to school screaming baby low, trying to prove something, they move nothing. My heart ain't want no smoke, no joke, I'm smooth front. Hit the yard, ride, pop off, all of my dudes running. Turn around and somebody scream, Cruz coming. I'm like, who the fuck is Cruz? This before we put down Geo, I don't see bro. Then a nigga hit the corner looking like Debo. He a grown man, I'm the only one that ain't run shit, that's the wrong plan. I'm a kid, ran 400 miles per hour across the bridge, shit I did. I hope none of the homies come impress me with a state of school by security, but Tony could protect me. Tony was out of here too, pedal to the metal, pushing the orange cart route. If Cruz got us, we for sure marked out. It ain't no way around it.
Yo, this whole song a true story, bro. This a whole this literally my first day of 6th grade. Wow, bro. Cold, bro. It's probably one of the... Alright, so break something down to y'all. So Markham is the school where like all the gangs gotta meet, and it's kinda like your proving ground. Like this where you gonna be who you gonna be. Like nobody gang bang really before Markham, but when you get to Markham, this where is it. Like because it's like that hood go there, all the hoods go there. But we ain't grown ups, but we ain't kids. So like I remember Big Bro was like, nigga, when you get there, nigga, on grape, nigga, you better catch all the fades with all them niggas, bro. I was scared, bro. So it was me and the homie Chop, so I was scared. So we was in class drawing on the table. So I remember you guys, Chop drew on the table. He put Baby Low Crip on a piece of paper. Then he passed the note up front. Man, the nigga looked back. Man, what the fuck is this bullshit, nigga? That's on Bunny Hunter. Me and Chop was scared in the motherfucker. We were, oh, it's about to go down. Right? Man, the motherfucking bell rung for us to go outside. We was flying. Bro, we was flying across the street. Bam. So it came back next day at school, Big Bro, because our big brothers used to be on our head pressing issues. Big Bro like, man, what happened? Like, we did the white people thing. Oh. Bro, we was scared, right? So y'all niggas better go back to school tomorrow, nigga. You better fight one of them niggas. So boom, right? So I remember the next day we get back to school. So you had the Gray Street side where we play basketball, then you had the Bonnie on the side on the other side, like closer to Compton Avenue. So I remember I was like, I'm gonna just go over there. I went over there. It was J-Rock, Johnny. It was J-Rock, and my other boy A-Mac, and I think it was Dion, right? I forgot. I remember little A-Mac, but they was all. Remind you, Nipsey was in the background too. Nipsey went to junior high school with us too. So Johnny, they was all looking at me. I remember shit like it was yesterday. They was all looking at me, right? And I was like, "Sup?" It was like, "You wanna play basketball?" I was like, "Yeah." A-Mac was like, "Check up." Damn. And I was like playing 21. We was all playing 21. Bam. And then that's kind of like when me and Johnny became friends. Like, man, you good. And I was like, nigga, y'all good too. Like, nigga, if you ever want to play, nigga, we gonna be here every morning. And then I really started playing basketball with Johnny. That's how me and J-Rock became friends at Marker, bro. We became like they were best friends because of that day. So boom, we playing basketball shit, bro. Like, then I remember we all on the PE field. That is when it got real. So, you know the story of Debo, right? The actual real life story of Debo on the bike, that story comes from somebody in Watts. There's a nigga named Cruz from Body Hunters. Mexican, like mixed Hawaiian looking nigga with long hair. Man, look, we used to be on the PE field, right? Everybody is a PE field. We used to be on the PE field. You could hear the squeaky noise from down the corner. Everybody, that shit felt like Jason. Everybody was like, oh, where the cruise thing coming from? Everybody be panicking. Bro, remind you, he was a grown man coming to a junior high, thrashing the kids, bro. Like, it was like Jason, bro. Like, bro, you don't understand, bro. Somebody need to make this into a movie. Cruise, the movie. Cruise need a movie. Bro, it was a grown blood. Like, I'm talking about he was in his late 20s, like 28. Grown blood nigga. Used to come to the school and thrash all the baby Crips. Bro, he used to thrash us, bro. Like, so, bro, I remember one time, bro, like, he did a trick thing. Because, all right, so we used to have to run this way and hop the gate and run over the bridge. So instead of him coming his normal way, he went around that way and was blocking our bridge thing. I swear to God, he was blocking our bridge thing. I swear, bro, we didn't know what to do. You know how, like, when, like, a bunch of ducks run one way and then they run back the other way? Like, it was like a school of little chicklets, like running. But we was running through the schools and shit. It felt like a real horror. Yo, Cruise was the first level of Michael Myers for us. It felt like a horror film, Red. It was a real live horror film. Like, and like wherever you turned, he was walking slow. Like, you run down the street, look, he just walking slow. Like, yep, come on, go that way. Cause he a grown man, so he knew the shortcuts through the school. Man, he must have caught one of the homies, put him up against the wall, socked him up and shit, threw him down. Cause he a grown man. We was in 6th grade, so he was just ragdolling us, bro. Threw him over there, he slid, scraped up his face and shit. Nigga caught another homie, bro. If you from the other side, if you from our side, and you know anybody from Great that grew up in the early 90s and went to Markham, ask her about the stories about Cruz. He was the first level of Jason. Yep. Cruz was like a thing. You don't get it, bro. Bro, one time Cruz was in the lunch area. Bro, first of all, how he get into school? The securities was scared. When Cruz came, securities getting up out of here. Yo, Cruz was at the lunch table. First of all, how he get a lunch? He was eating. This nigga was 28 eating at the elementary lunch table. Right? So we like, damn, we can't even get lunch. Cruz over there. We was hungry than the motherfucker. And he still came again after school and did things to us. Cruz was like a real live monster. I hope he's still, you know what I mean? I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. I would love to talk to him in today's time. Like, if I could, like, talk to him, or if anybody got any information, please provide me, because I would love to get inside his head and go, damn, G, what type of monster was you? Cruz was like a different type of monster. But nah, this song like a real story. The whole, like, if I put this song out, like, all my people from the other side, they'll be like, Daylyt, a cold nigga for that. That shit cold. You know a song I can't find either? We cry, we cry, we cry, we cry. Broner lost? Good, you dumbass nigga.